Sometimes we could all do with pressing the pause button. For me, that means getting outdoors and into the fresh air.
We're here to have fun and relax.
While catching up with pals.
Casey Ainsworth.
All the way from London town.
Nicola Adams.
This is where I grew up, in Yorkshire.
Jeanette Manrara.
And with family.
It's a really good way to bond, getting to know each other through drawing.
So join us
Very good, yeah.
as we show how taking a break in nature.
There's something about water, there's something about the coastline.
Are you feeling relaxed, Joe McKelvey?
Yeah, I think we've smashed it.
Or trying something new.
You have sailed before, Mark? Many, many times. Here's the next gust coming.
Can be the perfect recipe
Oh, we've got sausage rolls.
Steady it all on, and the kitchen sink.
My taste buds are doing high fives.
to nourish the mind.
That's brilliant.
I can't believe I've stopped doing all this stuff. It's very therapeutic, don't you think?
Body.
Oh, I can feel things shaking that shouldn't be.
Fish on! Fish on, fish on.
And soul.
You know what they say? It's not about the destination. It's the journey.
I don't know about you, but I find life gets so busy sometimes, it's easy to forget what's important. Which is why on this weekend escape, I shall be going on a 2-day getaway with my siblings. So I've set up a rendezvous in the picturesque village of Walton with my sisters Joanna and Dawn and my little brother David.
Typical actor, he's keeping me waiting.
Aye. Likes to make the big entrance.
Yeah.
As normal.
All right, the grand entrance.
Well, will you look at that? An assembly of siblings in the beautiful village of Walton in Northumberland. Hi, guys.
There he is. Have you still a seat?
All right.
Hey, nice to see you, matey.
Hey. Hello. Have you missed me?
Not really.
Are you looking forward to this weekend?
What's what you got in store?
I'm not telling you. I'll tell you a little bit.
I'll give you a clue.
We have never been on a camping trip together, so I thought we'd go
Oh, yeah, Dad
camping.
pulled the trip.
Wow!
Luxury accommodation is what you wanted.
Luxury accommodation. I was expecting spa, man. What?
No, that's what you wanted.
Yeah, it's camping like you've never come across before.
And that's because not only is Walton a lovely place to have a cuppa, it's also where we're meeting a couple that arranges bespoke trips in the great outdoors.
Right on cue. There they are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God, look at
Oh, well done, Rob. Hey, you put all the stops out this time, matey.
Overland adventures came about after a road trip to Turkey.
Darren, how are you?
Because owners Darren and Tracy wanted to share the sense of freedom they got from camping in a utility vehicle with a rooftop tent.
This is the 2-tent setup.
Yeah.
So this is great for families.
Brilliant.
They've got everything that you need. It's like taking your home, your kitchen, your bathroom,
Oh,
everything.
You're going to be comfortable.
And I guess with vehicles like this, the locations are limitless, huh?
Absolutely.
I've lived here for 24 years, and every
Yeah.
year I fall in love with the place more and more.
It's amazing how many people actually book with us from Northumberland. They haven't seen everything it's
What's
got
on
to
the
offer.
doorstep.
And I think that's part of the adventure for us this weekend, is just to remind ourselves how beautiful the Northeast is.
Getting behind the wheel of our 4x4s marks the start of a weekend free of the usual gadgets.
Look at this.
Though we are allowing ourselves a bit of tech so we can stay in touch.
How's it going in there?
Robson to David and Dawn. Over.
Got you loud and clear, Rob.
Oh, man.
You need to say over,
Over and out.
over and
No, David. Like Roger and...
Foxtrot, Juliet.
How well then, Rob?
We're heading north to North Northumberland, and the route Darren and Tracy have chosen for us is all about the scenery.
We're off and running.
Because even when we were kids, the holiday started the minute we got into the car.
All right, listen up, Sibs.
Before we get to our first activity, Darren's organised a lovely stop-off point where we can have a cup of tea and a little bit of a picnic. How does that sound?
Oh, sounds great.
Have we got sausage rolls? Sandwiches, I bet.
This county is so vast with hundreds of back roads. It's not long before we're into unknown territory.
This is what these vehicles were made for, isn't it?
I lifted my feet up there.
We're on our way to somewhere we've never been before. Heart Hope Valley.
How's about this for a view?
Just when you thought the landscapes of Northumberland couldn't get any better.
Look at that view, Davy.
Well, that's a nice spot for a cup of tea.
With the nearest village miles away and the Cheviot Hills dominating the landscape, this is a great place to soak up nature.
Sausage rolls.
Sun's on its way out.
Yeah, you lift it up and I'll pull it up.
Ham and cheese.
Oh, we've got sausage rolls.
And olives. Who doesn't like an olive?
Now you're talking.
Lemon drizzle cake.
Oh,
Look at that.
lovely.
Sit yourselves down and just chillax. Listen to the birds and see if you can guess what species they are.
Blackbird. Blackleaf
Blackbird,
female.
wren.
Just listen. Just listen. That was a sheep bird. Just listen.
I'm listening. Cuckoo. I can hear the cuckoo.
Wildlife's working its miracles on you.
Oh, it's just lush. I could stay here all day.
Our Dawn's right, we could definitely make more of this place. But I've arranged an activity for us that should be just as enjoyable.
Right, let's go, don't you know?
And it's only a short drive away.
So, we've had the chill. Time for the thrill.
Are you feeling relaxed, Davy?
Aye, aye.
We're heading to the Till Valley, home to a Northumbrian hidden gem, the village of Etal.
Talk about something that is quintessentially Northumbrian. How pretty is this?
Oh, what a gorgeous little village.
This is the River Till.
Wow.
I've only fished the River Till. I've never done what we are about to do.
This is one of the bases used by an old friend of mine, Ollie, who's been a paddle sports coach for over 25 years.
Aha! Here
Good
he
to
is.
see you again, sir.
How we doing?
And he's taking us on a guided tour of this part of northern Northumberland by canoe.
So what's in store for us today?
So we're looking to get in down on the weir here, and we're going to head upstream in a nice, gentle bit of flat water.
So tell me, why should people take up canoeing?
I think the advantage of canoeing, certainly over kayaking, is you don't need a lot of equipment. A boat, paddle, right bit of water, and very little specialist equipment. It's accessible to everyone. And if you pick the right bit of water like this, nice and easy.
The River Till eventually merges with the River Tweed, and its banks are lush with trees and wild flowers.
So just watch these steps here.
And they're a haven for insects, animals, and birds.
So you've got a black bit on your paddle. That's basically the handle, and you want to shake hands with your paddle. Your other hand sits on what we call the T-grip, thumb and fingers over the top. So the paddle goes in there once it's full with water. I use this as a pivot to basically push that arm forwards.
After a safety briefing to avoid the rocks, the rapids, and the trees, we're almost ready to go.
So if you wanted to go straight,
Aye.
you're going to paddle with equal amount of force on opposite sides.
We'll get it, Dawn. It'll just
Got
take
it?
a while, then we'll be in
Does that make
sync.
sense? So do you want to bring your boat down, guys?
Yeah.
We'll see you in the middle, Ollie.
Oh, my word, they're off.
Hey, Dawn, look at us.
For the most part, the water here moves gently, so it's perfect for beginners.
So tell me, Ollie, What's been your best day in a canoe?
So the best day I've ever had was on a stretch of the River Tweed.
Yeah.
We had an osprey, we had an otter, and we had a heron and a kingfisher, literally within a minute. And that's never happened before, and I'd probably never see it again.
It's just a great way not only to see the countryside, but you get a different perspective of the wildlife, don't you?
What do you think we might find on this beautiful river?
What as a hope?
Mosquitoes.
I'll tell you what we'll find. We'll find our inner selves. We'll find peace, tranquility.
Absolutely.
Now, Joanna, do you think you've got the technique?
Yeah.
You think you've got what it takes to beat me and Dawn?
Yes.
Okay, after 3, and then it's a race, okay? After 3.
Yeah.
Ready?
1.
3! Go on, Dawn! Go on, Dawn. Go on, Dawn. We've got them. That's it, Dawn.
Oh, it's
We're in
close.
6th gear, Dawn. Oh, muscles at the back there.
And it's a dead heat.
It's the taking part.
Brilliant. Handbrake turn.
Look at our David. Our David's a natural.
I enjoyed that.
You were flying.
You were flying as well.
Hey, Dawn, you did well there.
Great effort.
Ollie, you're amazing.
Expert
High
paddlers.
five. Douche. Brilliant.
Well, I love that. What a great way to relax with my sisters and brother in gorgeous scenery.
Well, I enjoyed that,
I was
Davey.
gonna say, young, I really did. Did you?
That's another thing off my bucket list.
There you go.
Right, siblings, we're off camping.
After all that exercise, it's time to recharge, and I want us to overnight in a remote corner of the county. But as wild camping in England is illegal without the landowner's permission, I've had to make some special arrangements.
So, it is camping, but without the campsite shop and campsite facilities. There's no toilet. Bye.
Wild camping with no toilet. What could possibly go wrong?
We're heading to an unspoiled bit of the countryside that I booked for the night.
Oh, it's just a heads up. Surprise for our Dawn. Myself, Joanna, and David will be using the tents on the roof. At Dawn, we have special accommodation set aside for you because you're special. No.
It's because of snow.
Fuck. It is not because of that. It is not because of that. I promise you, it's not because you know.
Yes, it is, Rob. Just come clean.
We've travelled east for about half an hour towards the Northumberland coast.
Well, would you believe it? We come from bright, brilliant sunshine to a sea fret.
I found Elwick Farm through an organisation which hooks up farmers with campers. So here you get not just a pitch, but a whole field to yourself.
Time to set up camp. Not a bad spot. I mean, look, Holy Island over there. Sea houses is over there.
somewhere.
Yeah. And the twinkling water of the North
It is
Sea
there.
is somewhere beyond there.
Yeah, it is there.
Oh, just embrace it, man.
Yeah.
It's liquid sunshine.
Just set up there.
Right. Who knows how to set up the tents? David?
Where's the manual?
I'm told that the tents can be unfolded and ready to use within a matter of
Pull it
minutes.
towards you, Rob.
Got it. Nice one.
Steady on, Rob. Just hold on.
Right, bring it down.
That's got to click on once more. I think it could be all right, actually.
Look at that. Right, that's you sorted for the night. Enjoy yourself.
Well, that was even easier and quicker than I thought. And I think we're promised a good night's sleep.
This is the camping equivalent of the penthouse suite. It's got a mattress and it's got a duvet. It's got a book. It's got a bedside cabinet. Dear me.
Tea or coffee?
Flat white with an extra shot, please. Crikey.
How big's this?
I mean, I know our houses are nice on the roofs of the car, but Wardawn's got a mansion. How the other half live, eh?
Well, I'll get a bit more kindling.
One more peg in there. I think you've got it, lad.
Yeah.
All yours now, Rob.
Okay.
Yeah. Just pull it towards you.
check out your living room.
You got a welcome mat for the door. Oh, wow.
Gonna have a look inside.
Oh,
It's like a TARDIS effect,
oh,
isn't
I
it?
can even pole dance on there.
We've been on the go for nearly 12 hours. And with the fire going and the pizza oven on, it's time for us to switch off.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Raring to go to bed.
I mean, how long did that take?
About an hour to put the lot.
And we've got this field to ourselves,
I know.
and we'll not be pestered by other campers.
Just the wildlife.
Happy days.
Right.
Amazing.
The pizzas are about to be served.
I'll have pepperoni.
Dawn, what you having?
Margarita for me.
Hey, Robson Green, a man outstanding in his field.
See what you did there.
See what I did there, bro?
Saw what you did there.
Boom.
It's the second day of our weekend escape in Northumberland.
How well did you sleep?
Snug as a bug in a rug.
That was lovely and toasty.
Yeah, it was great.
Getting back to basics while not having to compromise on too many home comforts has helped everyone to wind down.
Yeah. And do you remember when we go on holidays, we'd write postcards as kids?
It was always, dear ma'am, weather's great. And we're just down the road. My mother's weather would be the same.
Yeah, it's all about creating memories, and I just thought about the next activity we're going to do is about creating memories, but in a novel way. I thought it'd be a good idea to draw one. Yeah? And here's the man who's going to create these masterpieces. Mike, how are you?
Well, how are you?
Let me give you a hand with your easel.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely to meet you. Robson.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Mike, who's based in the Northeast, teaches classes in drawing caricatures.
And what is the process, Mike?
Well, it varies from artist to artist, Robson, but for me, it all begins with the overall shapes of a person's face and the shapes of their head.
What, like the most prominent feature?
You know, like a big nose or big ears or something.
Oh, you began.
Oh, yeah.
You began.
If I can just direct the spotlight on David for a second, when I first met you there, I mean, like,
Be gentle, mate.
you're a good-looking guy, but also there's an inherent sort of slight menace to your face, an intensity that I'd want to capture. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Throughout
without
them all.
being too nice, what would you say about Robson?
Yeah, just be gentle.
I don't mean this to offend at all, but you've got sort of a classic light bulb-shaped head. Does that make sense? And you've sort of got a permanently quite surprised look with
Mike,
the furrowed brow
Mike,
and that, you know?
you're dead to me. You're dead to me.
I get that a lot, Robson.
I look like a light bulb, but I'm switched on.
Very good.
Great. Okay, let's do this.
Mike's promised to do a caricature of each of us. And first up to pose is David.
Guys, if you wouldn't mind all coming round, and I'm going to do a little drawing of David here. And,
Menacing David.
Menacing David. I'm going to exaggerate his best attributes and hopefully give you an idea of what you're going to do in your own drawings, OK? When I look at David, I kind of see a banana. So I'm going to just...
I'd much rather be a light bulb.
OK, and David has also got quite a long nose, OK?
Is Brad Pitt emerging there or not?
It's a banana with a nose.
Oh, my gosh, you can see it already.
I know.
That is so brilliant. You always been a caricature artist?
I've always had quite a keen eye for capturing a likeness. Being able to draw caricatures is just something that I worked at.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, Mike.
Yeah,
that is
that is-
insane.
And the amount of time it's took you to do that.
Ready for the grand reveal, David? There we are. Actually,
I know.
That's nuts good, that.
but it's undeniable, isn't it?
The
Great
guy.
subject matter. You know,
Right,
that's all it is.
Okay, our turn now. Sit yourself down and let's create masterpieces.
I'm going to give you each a drawing board.
Thanks, Mike.
You each get a chunky black marker as
Oh,
well.
thank you.
To start with, I want you to look at each other and think of what the big shapes are of each person's face, you know what I mean? Is there a small mouth, a wide mouth? It's all the obvious things, OK?
I'm telling you what, Joanna. This is going to be like you looking in a mirror. Please don't get offended when you see it.
You're going to say, who the hell's that?
Dawn, you ready for the grand reveal, Dawn?
I am.
OK.
Go for it.
Steel yourself. There you are.
Wow.
That's nuts. That's brilliant.
You were going to kick me head in, thank God for that.
That's brilliant.
You know what I'm loving about this? It's a really good way to bond as a family, getting to know each other through drawing.
It might not be so jovial when we reveal each other.
Yeah.
Okay, Jo.
Yes.
Are you ready for the
I'm
grand
ready.
reveal?
Yeah.
Okay. Compose yourself.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, shall we see the fruits of your labour? Robson, would you like to reveal your masterpiece to Jo?
Joanna, do not be offended because sometimes the truth hurts. This is how I see you in my eyes. There's more, Joanna.
Oh, wow.
I tried to do your philtrum, but it turned into a moustache. So you look more like Vincent Price.
Joanna, you've gone very quiet.
But how bizarre that I look like Vincent Price on there. And that's yours.
That's Christopher Lee.
We've just joined the Hammer House of Horrors.
Okay, Dawn, how does David look in your eyes?
David, this is how I see you. What are you laughing for?
That's really good, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Let's have a look, Dawn.
That's really good, I think.
What's happened?
How are then hit me with it?
Oh, well then.
David, we're saving the best to last.
Dawn, I'm so sorry. I can't try. When I first saw you this morning, that's what you look like. That's what you were this morning.
Mike, thanks ever so much, man.
Before I go, I do have something I prepared earlier. There you go, kind sir. Okay.
Wow, look at that.
This was a sketch I
Mate.
did from my studio, a little bit more elaborate than the live sketches. But hopefully I've captured your je ne sais quoi, sir.
Mate, that is beautiful, man. That is definitely getting framed. Thanks, mate. I love that.
Thanks, Mike.
Truly, from the heart.
Pleasure.
I love that.
Thank you, Robson.
Well, despite the classic British coastal weather when we first arrived, I think we can safely say that camping was a big success.
Nice, Rob.
See you, lads.
But now it's time for something completely different.
So, we're off to our final destination on this weekend escape, siblings. We're going to get up close and personal with a feathered friend. Trust me, you're going to love it. Trust me, don't you?
Been trusting it for 57 years. Look where it's getting us.
Well, hopefully they won't be disappointed, because I'm taking them to a location we've all loved since we were kids. Backed by rolling hills, Budle Bay has one of the prettiest sandy beaches in North Northumberland. And just a short walk inland, in the stunning grounds of Budle Hall, we're meeting John, who runs Riverside Falconry.
Is this John I see? Yes, it is.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
He's with a bird. John, how are you?
Hello, all right?
Nice to meet you and your companion.
Yeah.
These are my companions, siblings, David.
John swapped a career in the classroom for the great outdoors, so he could introduce people to the calming effects of birds.
This is Tace, and Tace is an 18-year-old female Harris hawk from South America. They're probably one of the most common birds of prey used in falconry.
Oh, okay.
But it's because they're highly intelligent, really, really good birds to fly.
So, what's in store for us today?
So we're going to do a little bit of trust exercising. I like to use Tace for a few of the different projects that I run that's mainly around relaxing, being outside and building trust with birds, because obviously she is an intimidating looking bird. But I want you to be able to handle her, get some flying done, and then I'm going to see how brave you are.
Well, you're our teacher. Here's your pupils. Take it away.
Well, I'll go and fit you up with some gloves.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Hawks are usually carried on the left hand, to leave the right hand free to carry out other tasks.
There is a knack to holding a bird. I've got my imaginary paint in my hand, and she's sitting on there, nice and calm and nice and settled. As soon as I start to spill my paint of beer, the wings are flapping a little bit. Right, who's going first?
I will.
Go on, Dawn.
I'm the eldest.
This is definitely a first, sis.
Right, can I get you back,
can.
John?
And is this all an exercise to just get confident alongside Tice?
It's to build the confidence with her in use.
Well, she was
likewise.
calm with me, so...
She's very calm. She knows her job really well. She
Yeah.
does this nearly all year. A little bit of time off.
Hold your pint.
And the type of people you get coming to your courses, John, from all walks of life?
It's mainly like teenage boys that have been kicked out of education. And I find that getting them outside with the birds, working around the trees, out in the woodland, it calms them down. The great lads, it's just sitting down with a book doesn't benefit them. But if you take them out with the bird and we've got to weigh the bird, they've got to work out how much food the bird's taking on. They can work on the heights and the distances and the speeds that the bird's flying. And that's the mental maths that they're going to get.
That's interesting for them.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
She's heavier than you think.
She is.
Really?
Would you like to take
I
her
will.
back office? Thank you.
And then I'll just keep that in there.
Have you ever seen the film Kess?
I
With
have.
a young David Bradley. plays
I have.
Kess. It's one of my favourite movies, that relationship he has with that bird.
It's one of mine.
Never.
I've got Kes tattooed on my ribs here.
No.
It's my
Have
favourite
you?
film. And we did call my school project with the lads that I'm working with, the Kes Effect. And David Bradley got in touch and we started working together.
He did not.
Oh,
I know,
really?
we talk quite regular. And, and,
John, that is
so it's
amazing.
weird.
Oh, what a story.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Our next step is to send Tice into a tree and ask her to fly back to us.
Tice. Come on, Tice. I trust you. You trust me. It's all about trust. Oh, she nearly went there.
Yeah, we're gone.
There you go. There you go.
And then just give her a little shove in that direction and she'll pick herself a branch.
Amazing.
Right, so we just bring your hand out and she's having a look straight away.
Look at our David, cool as a cucumber.
Right, so now that we've established a little bit of confidence in yourselves and with Tice and hopefully a little bit of trust in me, we'll do this little exercise and it's all about, it's like a massive trust build.
This is a practice John uses to build a connection between himself and his pupils.
Tice.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Brilliant.
Feel more trusting of each
That
other?
was
Yes, I
unreal.
do.
Well done, girls. Didn't
Yeah.
flinch.
And he finds it helps unlock more of their potential for the future.
Feeling trusting, David?
Yeah, very trusting.
Whoa.
Just felt like waffing a bear.
Well done, Tice.
What a magical experience we've had together.
Well done, bro.
John.
Incredible. Honour and a
John,
privilege.
thank you so much.
Thank you
Oh,
so much
thank
for
you
that.
for inviting us along and trusting me and me bird.
Look at that.
Here she comes.
Thank you, Tice.
Cheers, John.
Beautiful.
It's been a fabulous 48 hours away with my siblings, remembering the good times we've had and making loads of new memories too.
Oh, that was great.
We packed a lot in.
I know.
What a wonderful family weekend escape.
The days you don't want to end, aren't they?